Well, here we go. I haven't done one of these in a while, actually. Let's get the brightness going. That's better. Well, yeah, it's a double show day here at the Blue Square. I haven't done a live for a while now because we've had a lot happening. But just thought I'd pop on and see if anybody's out there and what you guys are up to. We've been having my little cappuccino here, lol. How's everybody doing? Got lots of nice people joining. Amazing. I've got to say, it's always amazing. There's always somebody from the Philippines and there's always somebody from Singapore, which is great. So, Cuba. Oh my God, that's a blast from the past. To Shanghai, actually. Who else is out there? Your Spanish textbook. There's a name. Yeah, I mean, you know, guys, this is not exactly there's not necessarily a point to this. I'm just really bored, lol. So yeah, just thought I'd say hello. And a West End PNG as well. That's always fantastic. Hooray! Isn't it hot today? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're melting on stage today. It's always interesting when you put the makeup on and the bass is just going. That doesn't really stick. So that's cool. Sweden, loving it. Esther, I'm glad you're enjoying the Broadway at home. What's it? Broadway Weekends at home. I don't even know the name of the class. Glad that you are enjoying those classes. I'm having a fantastic time, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, Cuba, I've already been up there. Unfortunately, between shows, once I'm in this makeup, I don't get out of it, so I just stay put and sit like an old man with my coffee, lol. Korea fans have message talking room. Oh, like a chat room? That's cool. Yes, hello to everybody. Thank you for the live. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, the live at the MMCA yesterday. That was really interesting because it was very bright, and there was wind and everything, and it was difficult, but ultimately it was really cool to do it outside for a change. I'm used to doing it indoors all the time, so be careful what you wish for. Makeup looks very nice. Well, thank you. You know, shading on fleek there. Happiness about it. I know, I wish I could show you what the mask looks like, well, what the makeup looks like underneath up close, but it's such a heavily copyrighted thing, you know. Am I still building puzzles in my dressing room? My hotel room, yes. I'm busy doing a color wheel. It's 1,000 pieces, it's round, and it's all of the colors, like the whole spectrum. It's amazing. Advice to those who have lost their HS friends. How do you bounce back? Clarify that for me a bit, please. I'd like to answer it. I just want to make sure I understand what you're asking. What's it like doing a show during the pandemic? Really difficult. Meaning, my friends aren't working. You know, my colleagues and fellow cast members in different productions of Phantom aren't working. So it's a weird feeling because normally, you know, you're part of a bigger global family, and now we're the only ones working at the moment, and the rest of our family members are actually, you know, struggling. It's a strange feeling. There's a bit of survivor's guilt, but there's also a lot of pressure now because we're the last bit, you know. So it's still an incredible honor, and I still wake up every day and go, I cannot believe that we're okay to do this. So I'm thrilled. I just want to turn up the brightness. Now I can actually see. Cool. Oh, I see. Advice for those who have lost their high school friends. Sorry for not clarifying. Did I lose my high school friend? Well, first of all, I've got to be honest, I didn't have many high school friends, so there wasn't much to bounce back from. But I think it's normal to lose touch with people in high school because we all go on to our different lives. We're not in that structure anymore, you know, of the school. So it's normal. It's normal. Otherwise, you know, there's Facebook now. You can find them. Jonathan, what were you doing before turning on this live? I was making a cappuccino. That's what I was doing. Yeah, that's what I was doing. My cat loves your voice. Thank you very much. That's that's one of hilarious. That's one of the funniest things I've ever been told. So thank you. Your room looks kind of hot. No, I'm just really hot after a show because I do all of that. How do you make a cappuccino? In an espresso machine. So, should I watch this or have dinner? Why don't you do both? Go on, live dangerously. Do you have pre-show rituals? Yes, I usually come into work usually have a 5 p.m. bus, and I usually go for a little walk before that, get a little bit of the outside in my mind before I'm locked away for years, and then I come in, I make a cup of coffee, I sit down, I get my laptop ready for whatever I'm working on that day, and off we go. How similar is Dutch and Afrikaans? Well, Afrikaans is a mixture of Flemish and Dutch, so you definitely can understand it. Is Matt somewhere with you right now? No. Why would he be in my dressing room? Always one of those hilarious things. You do a live and then people want other people in your live instead of just going to go ask him, for goodness sake. Don't settle for me. Go and get the real deal with Matt. Go on, treat yourselves. Doesn't your makeup run down and become sticky when it's summer and hot? Yes. So poor old Tanya has to keep reapplying throughout the whole show. And on a double show day, I have like this thick makeup by the end. So it's great. What did you have for lunch today? I made tomato soup. Had that. So that was cool. Any alternate seating arrangement during the performances in Korea? Always curious how it's done there. No, it's a normal seating arrangement, but all the protocols to come into the theatre are completely different. So your temperature's monitored. We're actually going to be sending out a few videos about this very soon, so please do keep tuned. Stay tuned. We can put those out. How did it feel doing the first Lair scene when you first premiered the role? It's a funny thing that you say this because the first performance was in Cape Town, and I remember this very, very well. And in the audience was my friend Bethany, who I was staying with at the time, her and her fiancé. I got 2 tickets. I gave her one, and I gave my mentor, Ian, the other one, and he flew in from Port Elizabeth. And I remember getting to that moment where I have to look out as Christine and Raoul are going by. And I remember thinking, they're out there and they're seeing this, and it's the first time I'm doing this. And I got very choked up. It was really wonderful. Have you ever tried hot chicken flavor ramen? Yes, amazing. I love anything hot. I'm mad about spices, so yeah. I want to see this again, but I don't have money. I'm sorry. Have you ever met Sierra? Don't even joke. I don't know what I'd do if I ever met Sierra Boggers. Probably make a fool of myself. I'd fanboy and crush out all at once and just make a complete fool of myself. Let's stick with the word fool. What's your favorite part in Phantom of the Opera? The Phantom. Definitely the Phantom. Now, I'm going to be a bit controversial. What's your favorite sushi? I don't eat sushi. It's a mental thing about raw food. I also don't eat like steak tartare or anything like that. It's horrible, but I don't eat it. What role do you want to play after the Phantom tour? I don't want to leave this tour, to be honest. I'm the happiest I've been in any job in my life. So, yeah, long may it last. Have you heard about Afrika? No. Biltong, love it. Biltong, just it's the best thing in the world. There's actually a South African restaurant in Seoul that has biltong. Go get it. Are you allergic to raw fish? I'm not allergic. I just don't like eating it. It's a texture thing for me. What's your favorite Japanese food? Wagyu. Oh my God, Wagyu. You make a big noise when you fall down during the show. Are your knees all right? Where do I fall down in the show? Oh, and Stranger Than You Dreamt It. Well, it's a hollow floor, so I suppose it sounds worse than it is. I'll be more quiet. Daegu is the hottest city in Korea. I know, I'm looking forward to swimming though. I saw a performance last Saturday in the front row. The concert I saw 7 years ago was just as wonderful as it was. Glad you enjoyed that other concert then. Cool. Did you hear about the anti-terror bill in the Philippines? We have to use VPN every time online and it's all monitored. I didn't, but I'm glad you're with us. I saw your performance today, TPM. Very wonderful. Thank you. Glad. Daegu and Africa. Okay, cool. Okay, what is a must-see in South Africa? Table Mountain, I'd say that. Are you allergic to any food or tea? No. Are you releasing any albums? Would love to hear you sing. My albums actually are available online at jonathanroxmouth.com for digital download, but they're also available at the theatre. We've got 4 of them. We've got My Lloyd Webber, From the Footlights, Stage by Stage Unplugged, and Lenny, Andrew, Steve and Me, which are all musical theatre based albums. But all the track listings and things are on my website, so go have a look. Do you want to go to Broadway and perform? Please. Oh my God, that's the biggest dream I've ever had. Yeah. Is it true Joburg is unsafe? No. It's unsafe areas, but as a general rule, it's not generally unsafe. You just have to be careful, as with any city that you go to. I was supposed to watch you again in Seoul, but Corona happened. Well, Colleen, we've been here for a while, let me tell you. Any other Broadway role? Yeah, I'd love to do Billy Flynn on Broadway as well. I want to do The Phantom first because it's part of my heart. So I want to do that. Billy Flynn, certainly, I really enjoyed that. Scar in The Lion King, I'd love to do that. I'd also love, and this is going to seem a bit strange, but I'd love to do King George in Hamilton. That would be really, really cool. I love that. What was that one moment? President John Adams. Good luck. I think that's hilarious. That's just hilarious. That's brilliant. What do you usually do when you rest? I sleep. Your voice is so phantom. Lol, hope so. What is your next theatre show you would want to watch next? I want to see Rent, 42nd Street, Mozart the Musical, and Kinky Boots here in Seoul. I want to see all of those. Can't wait. Please come back to Singapore. I'd love to come back to Singapore. I really did enjoy it there, especially like Little India as well. I loved that area. That was beautiful. I had a wonderful curry in the rain there. Yeah. Do you have any special foods for neck care? Neck care. Oh, you mean for the throat? Yes. Lozenges, Fisherman's Friends, cherry flavor. That's my best. If you want to come back, if you can, do you want to come back to Korea for a trip, not for your work? Absolutely. Absolutely. How do you stick your mask on your face? Magic. Saw you in Dubai. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Ilza, sorry. Bit of dyslexia there. Have you tried watching some Korean musicals? As soon as I have a night off, I'm there, without doubt. Have you gone to Thailand? No, I want to. If you should choose only one memory of these months in Seoul to take with you, which would it be? The first time we came back after we were in isolation. And looking out at that audience and seeing all the masks, but seeing everybody's face, just because then you see everybody's eyes and everybody was just so happy to be there. I love that. John Mark Yap, I'm so looking forward to seeing you. That'll be wonderful. Will you ever come to Italy? I would kill to come to Italy, certainly. Are there any other performances you've seen in Korea besides Dracula? Choi Sung, no, I'm sorry to say, but I want to watch more, certainly. How do you spend your off day in Korea? Grocery shopping in the morning, a nice restaurant for lunch, and then usually I have a movie night with Oliver, one of the male swings, and his wonderful girlfriend Amy, which is great. Next toy collection. I'm still busy collecting my Funkos, I've got to tell you. But if anybody out there has ever seen a Jiminy Cricket Funko, HMU, please. Are you performing tonight? Yes, that's why I'm still in the makeup. I'm between shows at the moment. Did you know that Brad Little, who was Phantom, was one of the cats? So my parents met him in 2005 for Phantom and 2015 for Cats. Yes, I did. He was Deuteronomy, I think. Yeah. What else here? How strict is Korea with COVID? Very. Korea is on a different part of their arc with dealing with it, so it's all different here. Hello, Jenny. So it's great. Please help me, Lee Min Ho. Which show would I know Lee Min Ho in? Please help me. How do you transport all your Funkos you collect from the tour to SA? In another suitcase. Not in another hall, but another suitcase. Come in.
I love it. Just
Hello there. Go for it. Thank you. you want to give them a wave, John? They're all wondering what on earth you're doing. And so this is John. He's bringing my microphone. I know I'm wearing it here, but we have other magical microphones hidden. So
hello, world.
That's the wonderful Welsh wonder boy that we have on the show here. You're going to break the internet.
See you later.
So yeah. Don't touch your face. I can touch my face because I've just sanitized my hands and I have to make sure that all the makeup is fine. So it's okay. Until when are you guys touring? At this point, we are on until the 7th or the 8th of August here in Korea. And then we are in Daegu until the end of September. And then we got Taiwan after that. Lovely to go back to Taiwan. Now, everybody, I want you to look down at the screen and see that Ashley Butcher has joined this live. That's when you know I've hit the big time. She's an extraordinary acoustic unplugged ukulele player in South Africa. One of the best in fact, the best ukulele player South Africa's produced. So it's really good. Would you ever consider growing a beard when you quarantine in the future? I hope not to quarantine in the future, actually. Growing a beard's a bit of a pain for me because I have a pot scourer for a beard, so it's not. Yeah, I hit the big time. Yeah, yes, I have, Ashley. Please don't leave Korea. I if I could stay here, I would, but obviously there's other things that I need to do. Sass Queen, hold on. We don't need that sort of slander here. Thank you. Thanks, bye. Tell us more about South Africa, my home. South Africa is a very varied place. Many different cultures, but it's great. It's great. It has its many pluses. Tea versus coffee. Oh, it really depends. Tea at night, coffee in the morning. Jeju Island ad-lib was really yeah. It's cool to have that in the show. Will the cast go home during the break between Seoul and Daegu? No, it's only a week. No. When are you going back to the Philippines? As soon as I'm invited. Bethany Dixon is so cheeky. Wow, she's cheeky, hey. She gets on there, starts getting demanding. Tell me more about South Africa. She lives in Hout Bay. Tell me more about South Africa. Hey. Asking again. And she's pernickety, hey? Sure. Need to have another baby or something. What else? Is the Phantom coming to Switzerland? Lol. I can think of nothing better than that. In a log cabin somewhere. Yodeling through music of the night. That'd be great. Priscilla wants me to say hi to Claire for her. Why don't you message Claire and say hi yourself? She'd appreciate that. I want you to participate in Love Never Dies. Great. I've got to be honest with you, that is way too high to do 8 shows a week of. That's crazy. I'm very happy doing this though, but thank you. Where's this? Do you ever get tired of living out of a suitcase? No, because I unpack them. So that's cool. What languages can you speak? English, Afrikaans, a little bit of Zulu, a tiny bit of Xhosa, and a lot of nonsense. I miss watching you perform. Thank you, Kelly. Any news on the UK? Yeah, apparently they've got bad situations going on with Corona over there. That's what I saw in the news today. What's the thing you miss most about being home? My people. Easily my people. Yeah. Speak Zulu for us. You're a piece of work, hey? Yeah. I'm gonna actually WhatsApp you and I'll speak some Zulu there. That's what's gonna happen. Kom asseblief essay toe. Ek wil Phantom sien. Okay, we'll make a plan. How many suitcases do you travel with? Best suitcase brand? Well, I believe that Rimowa is very good. Rimowa. Oh, it sounds like a Lion King. But yeah, I do like a Samsonite. I'm not going to lie. That's cool. Do you keep your makeup on between shows? Yes, that's what this is. Have you been learning any Korean during your stay in Seoul? I've tried to. Can you show us your makeup? No, I have to answer this every single time. And I think people think that I'm going to change my mind, that I have the decision. It's not my decision. If it was my decision, God, I'd be without the mask all the time. So, yeah. Bethany's now messaging me on WhatsApp now because I'm not doing her stuff here. When do you feel most nervous when performing? Just before the mirror, every time. Are you the youngest Phantom ever? I'm the youngest English-speaking Phantom. As far as I know, the youngest Phantom ever was Christian Müller in Germany, I think. So, yeah. What's your favorite food there? Beef bulgogi. Mad about that. And gimbap. What is so special about the song Shoshaloza? It basically is a song of encouragement and determination. It's really, really great. It's like an anthem. Do you dream as a phantom? No, I don't. That would be disturbing. What else? Do you speak Korean? Not a lot, not as much as I'd love to, but yeah. What's your favorite song? Everybody always asks the favorite song question, and it changes. It really changes. So I can't really say it. So what else have we got there? Eric, lol. They're going to kill me if I'm drinking out of this mug. I better use my straw. I got my environmental straw. You see that? I warm up with this, but also drink with it. I'm going to keep ignoring these questions about the favorite songs, because once we go down that rabbit hole, we will not stop. I'm telling you now. What places have you visited in Seoul? So far, I've seen Seoul. Do you still wear the icy blue contact lens? Yes, I do. It's just in its case at the moment. How cool is that? I don't leave it in. So, guys, I can't take the mask off and show you in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry. I'd love to, but no. Favorite costume? Probably the morning after coat, the Mandarin coat. I do enjoy that. Stainless straws look dangerous. Oh, the stainless steel. It's better for the environment. I'd rather risk stabbing myself in the back of the throat than killing a dolphin. So, with a plastic straw is what I mean, not with this metal straw. Lol. Are you hungry after the show? Yeah. I have to work really hard not to eat after the show, otherwise I'll turn into a land whale. Oh, Marcus is being a bit of a sassy one there, putting up a laughing emoji. Great, thank you. I'm going to come down to that dressing room and I'll show you a laughing emoji. That's what's going to happen. Who is your special effects makeup artist? Her name is Tanya, and she has the patience of a saint. She's a therapist, a life coach, lovely makeup artist, but yeah, she... I think if you're acting the genie, you'll be the most hottest genie in the world. Well, I'd be the most inappropriate genie in the world, quite frankly, because considering that it's written in a Fat Swallow style, I would be really out of place and not right for that. But thank you. Maybe voice the genie in the film, but not in the musical, certainly. What do you do after the show? What do you do when you get back to your hotel? I phone home most of the time. So, yeah. Have you read the books of The Phantom from Gaston Leroux or Susan Kay? Both of them. I read those in Manila. Well, I read them in Shanghai last year before I got to Manila when I was still doing Chicago. So, yeah. I'm hearing an alarm. Is that your alarm? Sound like a grumpy neighbor. I let my friend hear your voice and she bought tickets right away. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Are you looking forward to going to Taiwan? Yes, I'll be very sad to leave Korea though, very honestly. If you could visit any other country, where would you go? I'd love to go to Greece. Yeah, I'd love to go to Greece. Jonathan, do you remember in the museum night, I was caught by the cop, but you were not caught. Oh, no, I've lost it. Do you share snacks or something with other members? All the time. All the time. Again, otherwise, I become a land whale. So cool that you read the book. Yeah, it was invaluable. The Susan Kay novel goes a little far with some stuff, but it is nice to give such an impressive backstory to it, so that when you say something like this face which earned a mother's fear and loathing, you have those scenes in that book to think about, at least. So it's cool. Can you sing All I Ask of You? No, I don't sing on these lives, because without the orchestra I just don't sound great. I just watched Mamma Mia. Oh, Mamma Mia. Lol, Mamma Mia. Any plans for tonight after the show? Sleeping. What's one thing that you would always bring with you when on tour? Humidifier. Yep, that saved my life. That has saved my life. How many phantom rings do you have? One. Did you travel to Seoul a lot? I don't really travel a lot because we are restricted in terms of how far we're allowed to go. But I do a lot of walking, certainly. One of your albums are out of stock. Do you think you could get some more afterwards, even after you go back? We're working on it. I think you're talking about the musicals in concert. We are working on that. Excuse me. I'll announce as soon as we have it, I promise. Favorite scent for the humidifier? No scent, just water. Just water. I find sometimes those oils coat the back of my throat, and then I taste like the bottom of a parrot's cage, so no. Remember that last time at the museum you pretended to be a statue, so I was the only one caught? What? I don't understand, I'm sorry. I bought a phantom bear. Good. Do you use handkerchiefs? I don't use handkerchiefs. I use pocket squares, but not handkerchiefs. Why is the worldwide tour mask different to other productions? I like the colored shading on it. You're just seeing it really up close, because, for instance, the 25th anniversary concert was designed for HD cameras to be right here, so it's painted differently. The West End and Broadway, it's a different designer. So this is a Bob McCarran original. So yeah, that's why. Do you like soju? What's your favorite flavor? Grapefruit. If there's one prop from the show you'd like to take home, it would be the monkey. Definitely. How do you deal with stage fog? Because I had to perform with it once and it ruined all my music scores. What were they putting on your... What smoke were you using? Lord. Yeah. What does your face mask look like? Like that. Oh, I understand. Okay, thank you, Yunyo. Do you like Americano? It's a bit bitter for me. I like a bit of milk in there. Have you been inside the pit? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. The monkey, why? Because it's the number one sort of icon of the Phantom. So, yeah, I love that. What else? What else? What else? No, this is a good one today. Yay. Hope you safety. I want 8 or 9 and 7. Have no bad news now. Only COVID. 9. It keeps flying by. I'm sorry. How much time do you practice every day? Well, with the performance, we don't have to. Now, prima donna, you've asked me how the chair works at the end of the show. Do you honestly think I'm going to give away that incredible secret? It's magic. Is there any chance we could get another your TikTok video? I'm not on TikTok. It's Claire's on TikTok and Caitlin's on TikTok, but I'm not. Yeah. It is indeed very, very hot. What does your face mask you use for outdoors? Oh, it's a plain black one. I don't know. It was really oily, and I had to sit through it for 2 hours and 4 days, and all my scores that wasn't covered got caked in oil. Okay, then you were using a different thing. We have dry ice. We have it's like a carbon dioxide style. It's not the old-fashioned oil. Yeah. You really like my eyebrows, Monty Goodness. Well, thank you. Yeah, great. Each to their own. Why not? Okay, there's lots of Korean happening now, so I'm just going to hope that that's all positive. Okay, bye, Jang Jang. Have you considered releasing your music on Spotify? Absolutely not. I like to keep it on my website, and I like to have it in hard copy so I have an opportunity to hopefully meet people at the theatre. The minute that you put it on stuff like Spotify or iTunes and that, it just, anybody can get it, and it's you lose a lot, so it's just not worth it. So guys, I'm afraid I'm not going to sing on this live because I am between shows, and it's just about keeping the voice okay, and I also sound horrendous without our orchestra. So yeah, all the Korean comments are good. Okay, thank God. Thank you, Pudding. What else? What's the time there? What's the time? Okay, 10 minutes. That's fine. My mom is like really into you. Well, thank you. How huge is your art wall now? Well, I can show you. It's grown to this entire sort of area here. I've also got new stuff up there, and it also goes all the way across here, which is really cool. So yeah, very proud of that. I think it's easily the highlight of my time as the Phantom, is the art. Love that. No, I'll go in 10 minutes. I don't have questions. I just want to say hi. I became a fan of the show and I saw you in Manila last year. Okay, thank you. What phone do you currently own? A really awful iPhone 10, which is about to be replaced with another phone completely. So yeah. Do you bring all the artworks home? Yes, I do. These traveled with me here, and I'll always keep those with me in whatever dressing room I am when I'm playing this role. Funko released a Jiminy Cricket Pop back in 2011. That's the one I want. That's the one I'm looking for, desperately. So let me know. I just wish Korea had more Funko Pops. Really, really, guys. Ach, man, please. I do miss that. How do you take care of those fan arts? There will be more and more artworks. I laminate them. It was a trick that Megan Pacino taught me from somebody that she worked with on her Love Never Dies tour, because they were going from lots of cities to cities, and the press stick or the blue tack on the back kept on ruining the corners. So he actually laminated them, and this way they will always be perfect and they never get like torn. So yeah, that's what I do. Oh, thanks, hey Michael, nice face. It's pretty iconic, Moorish, one would say. Funko addict, most certainly. Most certainly. Hi, is your prosthetic design different from West End Broadway? Yes, it is. It's a completely original one with the late Hell Princess blessing. I'll be there to see the Phantom of the Opera next week. Amazing, Lucy. Thank you. What is Funko? Funko. So if you Google F-U-N-K-O-P-O-P, Funko Pop, I collect those. The Disney line as well as the Villains line, and yeah, love it. Have you tried chicken and beer in Korea? Is the Pope Catholic? It's one of the best things here. Easy. What do you carry in your man bag? Business cards of really interesting producers. Was your mask custom made on you and for you? Well, I mean, it fits like it, doesn't it? Of course. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. That's the only bit that I can show you. Look at that. Look at that. Treat yourselves. What's your favorite villain line? The Disney line. The Disney villains. Love them. What's happening here? What's happening here? How is the mask custom made? Well, this is carbon fiber. And they do a mold of my head, and they carve the prosthetic onto that. Then they do a second carving of the mask over all of that, so it all fits. And then they use injection molding and get an idea. Then it's done in the sort of carbon fiber because it's solid. It's really solid. So that's great. So guys, third time. I cannot show you anything under the mask. That's why I'm wearing it. If I could take it off, I promise you I would. I'm not being like a dickhead about this. There's a huge copyright thing with this, so it's not coming off. I hope you understand. You're really 1.9 centimeters tall. Maria, you seem to doubt that. Let me know. SA Mrs. Eustax, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm very grateful that I'm able to perform still, certainly. Can you speak Korean? No. I wish I could. It's just really hard. Do you like mint? Yes. Do you also get a sore throat? It depends. It depends. Is that mask yours? Technically, it's the Phantom's. Do you mean that is it made for me? Yes. Yes, it's all custom made. Do you do your own makeup? Absolutely not. I'm a boy who never learned the skill, and I think I'd be too sort of ham-fisted about it. I have a wonderful lady called Tanya who does it. Do you like chocolate and mint together? Yeah. Do you like pineapple pizza? Oh, now we're getting really controversial. I've eaten it before. I wouldn't ask for it. I'm going to lose followers over that. Hair is wig, your hair. Well, if this was my own hair, number one, amazing. Number two, it would mean that it would have to be ripped off every show. And I mean, as much as I enjoy a bit of scalping, that wouldn't be practical. So yeah, the whole prosthetics, the bald cap that goes over my hair, then this is a wonderful wig that our team does for me. Favorite burger and favorite burger restaurant. Can I tell you, there's a place called Pipit Burger just down the road from the theatre. Oh my God, amazing. Cats or dogs? Literally both. What do you collect from each country you visit? Fridge magnets. I have a magnet from every city that I've been to, so I do enjoy that. How much time do you spend for your makeup? It's about an hour now. In fact, today was even less. She's amazing. Do you like Shake Shack? Oh my God, yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Cheese fries and the chicken burger, the chicken fillet burger. Oh God. How much glue do they use for your prosthetics? A lot. Literally a lot. Winter or summer? Winter. Have you a performance today? Well, yeah, we do have a performance today. That's why I'm dressed up as the Phantom. I'm between shows at the moment. I don't think they'd let me come in and just dress up as the Phantom to do a live. That would go crazy. Do you like boba tea? Texture. It's all about the texture for me. Do you like durian? I've tried it. It's quite custardy, but the smell, I'm sorry. Mint chocolate or chocolate orange? Mint chocolate. Tried Korean ice cream? Yes, actually. Really nice. Really nice. Chicken or pizza? Oh, in Korea, chicken. KMS 1209. Hello. I have the Phantom magnet. Too precious to take it out from the box. I put it on the fridge. Let it do what it was made for. Go on. What's the most favorite thing ever from every country you visited for the tour? Art and masks. I collect both of those from every country. So, for instance, this is one of the gifts that I was given. See, that one there, little screenshot for everybody. This was given to me with the press junket, and you should get Claire in on a live. These people who want other people on my lives, like it really makes me feel like I'm not good enough. Breaks my heart. Tear me apart, guys. Tear me apart. They gave me this on the press junket when we came in to Seoul earlier last year. I just love it. And the process of how this is made is also amazing. Just really cool. What else here? I should probably get moving in a bit. Have you tried paper cow with milk tea? Try paper cow on its own. If you know where to get that in Korea, please let me know. Jonathan has become an answer bot. Well, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that label as opposed to just, engaging. That'd be cool. Here's the ring. I'm not wearing it at the moment, but it's onyx to ward off evil, as you can see. There you go. Look at how shiny that is. And it fits perfectly, just boom, like that. So, yeah. Guys, I'm going to start wrapping up because I have to go and get ready for my second show now. And all of that. And just like that, the shyest dresser in the building comes in. Watch, when she walks past, she's going to cover herself with the costumes. Watch. Oh, that's Bella, everybody. The giggling lady in the background. I saw her with normal clothes the other day. I had no idea who she was because Bella's like the most incredible consummate professional dress are always like in the same clothes. It's like a uniform in a weird way. She's literally laughing in the background. And I've forgotten what her face looks like because I haven't. How long has it been, Belle? I haven't seen your face since maybe the first week of Busan.
No, first week of Seoul, I think. Because Busan, we were safe.
Oh, that's right. First week of Seoul. Yeah, so March, really.
Yeah, that's true.
She has to look at my face all the time because I can't wear a mask over this, but I don't get to see hers. It's not fair. Not fair. So yeah, everybody, thank you for joining us here. We've just had our hour call, so I better start moving. Favorite tune to sing to at the moment when you're going about your day? Into the Unknown, for many reasons. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get going and have a wonderful evening. For those of you that are coming to see us at the theatre, scream extra loud, otherwise it doesn't count. And yeah, keep well, keep safe out there. If you've had your restrictions lifted a bit, don't go crazy. Slowly. And yeah, I wish we could see more of you at the stage door, but like I said, we can't. So this is going to be it for now. So sending you all love. We'll see you soon. See you guys.